Island resorts leading recovery in global leisure travel. Tourists attracted by easy access, reasonable restrictions, low COVID cases, good vaccination rates and a natural environment with quiet beaches. Emirates increases weekly schedule to Maldives and Seychelles over Easter holidays as Middle East demand soars. Sri Lanka, Cyprus and Greek islands also preparing for summer influx of international arrivals. Island resorts around the world will lead the recovery in leisure travel, according to the latest industry research. Many island economies are dependent on tourism, and nowhere is this more apparent than in the Indian Ocean islands of the Maldives. 28% of GDP, and the Seychelles over 55% of GDP, which are both expecting a bumper Easter holiday period. With both islands less than 4 hours 30 minutes away, Emirates has added an extra 4 flights, taking its weekly schedule to 28 flights. Meanwhile, Air Seychelles is launching a weekly flight to Dubai to cope with the increased demand, which is in addition to 2 extra flights a week that Emirates is adding to its existing schedule of 5 weekly flights to Mahe. Both islands tick all of the proverbial boxes for tourists, said Danielle Curtis, Exhibition Director Arabian Travel Market. Even though demand may be pent up, visitors will still want direct flights, easy access, reasonable restrictions, low COVID cases, good vaccination rates, open and in some cases isolated resorts, with a natural environment including quiet beaches, added Curtis. The Maldives is expecting to have its 500,000 inhabitants vaccinated by August, and with less than 100,000 citizens, the Seychelles is hoping for 100% vaccination within the coming months. And although both countries have a list of approved countries, the Seychelles and the Maldives only require visitors to provide a negative PCR test 72 or 96 hours respectively, prior to arrival. No proof of vaccination or quarantine is required. And after a standard temperature check upon arrival at the hotel, guests in the Maldives can roam freely. They only need to wear a mask indoors, with similar restrictions applicable in the Seychelles, added Curtis. However, many travel professionals feel that the real game changer is that both countries will accept any fully vaccinated visitors. And with the global rollout expected to accelerate, as more vaccines are approved and manufactured, island nations will be the catalyst for increased international leisure travel. Other islands with great potential for the Middle East southbound market are Sri Lanka, Cyprus and the Greek islands. Emirates and Etihad operate 7 flights a week to Colombo, and visitors need a negative PCR test 96 hours before arrival and then 2 further tests within the next 7 days. The Sri Lankan government aims to have the entire country of over 21 million vaccinated by the end of 2021. Currently that figure stands at around 500,000. With 3 weekly flights from Dubai, Cyprus is another interesting case, and from April, it will welcome Israeli tourists who have had both vaccination doses, said Curtis. The Greek authorities aim to vaccinate the vast majority of their 10.35 million population by this summer. More than 725,000 have been vaccinated so far, to help revive their tourism sector. And again, Greece is well connected with 5 weekly flights between Dubai and Athens.